Hi everybody, thank you for tuning into this special edition of Window on the World. I'm your host Kevin Ekberg, and today we're taking a closer look at Nepal, as well as the MSSU Nepalese Student Association, or NSA. Nepal is a small country located in Southeast Asia, just north of India, and MSSU has in recent years welcomed an ever-increasing number of Nepalese students. I'm joined today by Sukriti Budatoki, Ayusma Humagai, Rojan Deshathapa, and Jenny Karki from Nepal. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you very much.
So there are different regions in Nepal, right?
Yeah.
So could you tell us about the differences between each region?
Yes, so we all four belong to a different region. Reasons are like, we have a particular 3 regions, but we all are from different districts, and in Nepal we have 77 districts. So I myself was born in the hilly region, but my parents are from Tarai region. So when your parents are born in different region, we actually get, like, we tell we're from Tarai as well. Yeah. So in that sense, I'm from Tarai region as well, but if not, then I'm from hilly region. So everything is from Sarlai, but I was born in Kathmandu, Nepal.
So I'm from hilly region, and I was born there, as well as I grew up there and I studied there. So the climatic condition around the hilly region is mild, as well as it's surrounded by green hills, as well as it's a perfect place to live if we are searching for like a mild temperature as well as nature exposure also.
Yeah, so I'm Rojan Deshathapa, and I'm also from the hilly region. And talking about the regions and all, it is divided into 3 parts. Mm-hmm. It's like Himalayan, hilly, and Tarai region. Yeah. So the basically Himalayan means like where we can see the Mount Everest and mountains, sure, everything, you know. It is a little bit chilly out there. Mm-hmm. And hilly region means like, it's like a in between of the Tarai and like the Himalayan region. And it's like a mild climate, as she told like before. And it is like a little bit chilly, like mild climate. It's not very hot or it's not very cold in winter. And we can see a lot of green forest and everything and all. And then comes the Tarai region. So mm-hmm. basically, Tarai means like where we grow crops and everything. Like most of the plants and crops and everything comes from Tarai region, and it's like a plain surface area. Like talking about the structures, you know.
Yeah, of course.
You can tell by the name, like hilly means like hills, right?
Sure.
And Tarai means like it's flat, like flat.
So yeah, it's like a graph. So Tarai, hilly, and the Himalayan, which is like the Mount Everest.
Right, the mountainous regions.
Yes, the mountainous regions, just hills, and then the plainlands.
Okay.
So that's what Nepal is made from, and we're very proud to be here.
Yeah.
And what about you?
So they basically described everything, but I'm from Tarai.
Oh, as well.
It's actually super hot in Tarai, where I'm from.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
So you touched briefly on it, but could you just describe the differences in temperature between the regions?
Oh my God, yeah. So Tarai is the hottest part.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's very like, so it's like the sea level, it's near, so I think it's very, very hot. Mm-hmm. When it has to be hot, you know, but then it comes the hilly. Hilly is the perfect temperature because we're surrounded. So Kathmandu is actually a valley. So it's called Kathmandu Valley, and it is surrounded with hills, and then there's like Kathmandu, Bhaktapur, Lalitpur. These are the 3 most famous cities in Nepal, and they all are very connected, and they're surrounded by mountains. Mm-hmm. And so the temperature is very mild, and it's one of the best temperatures you might have ever witnessed. And then let's talk about the Himalayan region. And Himalayan region are like, I don't know if you would have known about it or not, but then there's like top 8 most tallest mountains in the world.
Sure.
So it definitely is very cold. And I don't think not every Nepali has been into Himalayas, of course. So yeah, so the temperature is like the highest, the medium, and the lowest. Okay. That way, yeah.
And you mentioned Mount Everest, which is the world's tallest mountain.
Yeah.
Has any of you been there?
No.
No, we have not been there.
It's like, it's not a thing that, okay, like, oh, hey, let's go to Mount Everest. It does not happen that way. Yeah. It's because, you know, we also would like to, it is as intriguing to all of us as much as it is to the world, you know, because you've never seen a tallest mountain. You cannot just see that.
Sure.
And there's a process of going to that or places. But yeah, I would like to go to the base camp at least once in my life. And everybody dreams of that, but no, we've not seen, but we have seen mountains across hills. For example, like when there is a very good climate, you can actually see mountains from our home itself.
Oh, okay.
So that is a beauty of Nepal, to be honest. It's so surrounded by nature, and yeah, I think we all would want to go to Mount Everest someday.
Sure.
So have you seen Mount Everest from afar?
Nope.
Okay.
Not me. Have you?
I think I have.
I
like,
think
Like
I have
I've seen
seen,
Machu
yeah.
Picchu. I've seen like other Annapurna regions, like other mountains,
Sure.
but not Mount Everest specifically. Yeah. What about you guys? I think.
I went to Taplejung once, so
Oh.
I don't know its exact
Yeah.
mountain I saw, but yeah, I'm not sure.
Could you tell us about Sherpas and their role? Like, what do they do?
Yeah, as much as I don't know if we've seen, but as much as we've heard, Sherpas are the one that's leading the Namche Bazaar, where it's in Mount Everest is in a different region called Solukhumbu, and the capital of that place is Namche Bazaar, where actually it starts. Like if you have to go to like if somebody wants to climb the Everest,
Right.
they have to be in Namche Bazaar. That's where the starting point of the base camp is.
Okay.
So yeah, Sherpas are very like honestly they are like a different humankind because they have so much power in them.
Oh, yeah?
Like to live in that cold places and to like actually lift everybody's stuffs, and the other people just have to walk.
Yeah.
The person behind you is walking with your luggage and your stuff, so you might have so they're like the heroes of the Solukum, or let's say Everest itself.
So are Sherpas like a people group or a profession, or what is it?
Yeah, so Roshan, if you'd like to
So
answer.
yeah, just I will go for myself. Like I'm from Magar community, right? So like that, we have a lot of like caste system in our country. Like we have caste, and we have almost like 125, I guess now.
25
yeah,
castes?
125 different castes.
Wow.
So like me, like I'm from Magar community, and Sherpa is also like from a Sherpa community. So that's I guess what something that differentiate all of us. Like we all are not from same caste. We're from
Yeah.
Nepal, yeah. As a whole, we are from Nepal, but like individually talking about our caste, we are all from different castes. So Sherpa is also one of the castes.
Oh, so it's a caste of
Yeah.
itself. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they are also called people because normally in Namche Bazaar only Sherpa community lives.
Right.
They've been doing that. They've been ruling it since a long time. So then, yeah, we can mostly only see Sherpa people there living, and only they can do honestly because it's so cold and they're still thriving at their best. So that's like amazing. But yeah, as Rosin said, we all are from different surrounding. Our environment is
Yeah.
also different. It's because our culture, Nepal is so rich in its culture that if I come, for example, Rojin might have seen other cultures and I've seen other cultures, and so did they, I guess.
Yeah.
So, but then when we're together, we're Nepali, but we're so diverse, and that's something that I honestly love about our country because, there's a term in Nepali. I studied that in grade 5. I remember Nepal is a small world in itself.
Okay.
So that actually pretty much defines where we're from, and I think that's it.
Sure. Since you're from, well, some of you from the same region, but did you grow up in the same towns? Like, what are your hometowns?
No.
Okay, so you
I
guys-
grew up in my hometown, so I studied there as well as I was living there with my parents before coming here too. So I am still connected to that place.
What's it called?
I am from Kabri Palansok district. It's located near the Kathmandu city, which is capital city of Nepal. Yeah.
So where I live and where they live, so from my hometown to reach their hometown, it takes like around 10 hours in a bus
Oh, wow.
to reach from my place to their place.
Yeah.
So like she is the what do we say that? The last of Tarai. When I said Tarai, I am the like it's just starting Tarai, but she is the end of the Tarai because the Jhapa where she's from is the end of Nepal. After that it's India.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
about you,
so-
Rojan?
I'm from Tansen Palpa, and like I'm from like hilly region, and like it's near to the Tarai region.
Sure.
So talking about my hometown, my town is very famous for Karua. I don't know if you know that, but like in future I might show you that. Like it's something where we can hold water with
It's-
a peacock's design on the top of it, and also I'm pretty sure, but like I think like the place where the dhaka, dhaka, the clothes we wear, like a different kind of material that we, like all Nepali have it.
They come from your town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Originally come from my town.
So what's it like with like crime and things like that? Is it safe there in your towns?
Technically, because we don't allow guns in our country. But the point is that, let's just not say that it's very, very safe according to like women in this country, but it's like, I don't know what to say. We don't have crimes. We don't have like people killing crimes. We have very stupid crimes. And I say this, I know it's very sorry to say that, but yeah, it's not like that major of like it's very unsafe. No, it's not. Because if you've ever seen interviews from other tourist people or anybody else, the wholesomeness in our country is what they attract. I don't know about the other, because we think that it's like guests are our god, and that's how it is done in Nepal. So we try not to be unsafe for any people, and it's not that unsafe. It's just like, you always have some crimes in every country. It's that
Yeah, of
level,
course.
but it's not like it's very dangerous to come. Like, for example, a new people would never feel uncomfortable in our country. And that's what we ensure of, and it just comes by our nature. Also because a lot of people here are Hindu, and we say that in our culture wise also. The it's called Atiti Deva Bhava, which means God, like guests are our God. So that's what we try to follow.
Sure.
And I hope there's less crimes always. But yeah, that's all I can say about it, I guess.
So what about the food culture? Do the foods differ from city to city?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much it's like our original food would always be dal bhat tarkari, right?
Yeah, for
Dal
sure.
bhat power 24 hour. If you've ever not heard it, it's a very famous slang. But I think we all eat rice, lentils as our main food. But then, according to, I don't know, what about you? Do you like in ours? That's all. But
So talking about this also, I would like to again go back to the caste system. So
Sure.
it also root down from the caste. Like from my caste people, we will have like some specific types of food that we like personally our people will make and enjoy that and share with everyone. So generally we eat like dal bhat and like
Yeah.
curry, something like that. Everyone eats that. But like if we go like caste system in a caste way,
Yeah.
then my caste will make something called like batu. So I guess that's something special that we make, and there's
Could you describe the ingredients?
okay, so we just make that from what do you call that, beans. We soak that for a whole night, we drain it out, and we mash them in like a mashed potato. Make
Oh,
it like
sure,
a mashed
okay, make it
potato.
like a paste.
Yeah, make a paste.
oh yeah, I've
and
seen that.
and put a little bit of oil on a leaf, and
Okay.
slap it there and make a small hole in between and fry it in oil. So that's what we make. And I might not be saying it right, but like that's the
that's
general
pretty
way.
much,
Yeah.
That's the general way of making. And talking about other caste, the Newar caste, it's very popular back in our country. So they have their own food, like Newari food and everything. They have like I can't recall the names, but like they have very amazing like different types of food.
That's what I was about to come to. Even though we only are from 4 people from different regions, we still have a whole lot of people with different backgrounds and different castes.
course,
And such as Newari culture. Newari is very, very one of the most oldest religion that has been, like not only, I'm sorry, not religion, I'm saying culture. It is the oldest culture that has been in the Kathmandu Valley, which means like Kathmandu, Lalitpur, Bhaktapur, which is very famous for like the main cities were normally a lot of Newari people there, and they have a whole different cuisine, and it is absolutely delicious.
Oh, yeah.
So we have a lot of things like they make their own alcohol, like because Newari culture really worship alcohol as God as well. Like they make it, you know. And a lot of things that I cannot talk about them because I'm not from there.
Sure.
But I pretty much said to you what about, you know, what is very like good things about them. That's all I knew. I love them as well. They have jatras, and jatras is like, oh my god, it's massive, massive. And I've seen that because even though I was like, you know, my parents was not from Kathmandu. I was born there, and I've seen that all my life. So yeah, to come here and talk about something that, you know, even though it's a small country, you would never believe that you have so many things in that one country. So from religion to even languages, we have more than 123 languages.
Oh,
Even though Nepali is our mother tongue.
Sure.
So yeah, every place you go, you'll find something different. And let's talk about like even the climate or even the weather. It's just even in the difference of 100 kilometers, you'll just see a different place in
right,
Nepal.
right. It's
So,
like a different country
yeah,
almost.
different. Yeah, everything is so different in every step that we go, and so to come from a country like that and representing ourselves here, it's honestly a very, you know, we're very grateful that we got this opportunity.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
Now, some of you are wearing traditional clothing.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about that. Like, what's it called?
So it's called kurta, and yeah, it's worn by most of the Nepalese women, and they like wear it in their daily life also. It's not like we wear in some occasions or something, but we wear it even in casual kind. And different caste have different traditional outfits. Like as he's from Magar caste, they have different outfits, as well as Newari caste have different outfits, as well as people from Tarai region have different outfits, and in Himalayan region also we can find different kinds of outfits. So it varies according to place as well as according to the caste and religion that we belong.
Okay, so it does differ by like region and culture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you ask us, this is honestly not our very traditional clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just our form of being a little cultural.
Yeah.
And let's say it's a modern cultural thing. But if you actually talk about the root of culture, no. We have very beautiful cultural dresses, which I don't know
Yeah.
if we could have not. No, we not everybody has it, so it's kind of sad. But yeah, as she mentioned, our mothers normally wear these in their home.
Yeah.
Right, just in daily
Yeah,
life.
that's the most comfiest thing they can find
Okay.
it. So
Yeah.
t-shirt pants are new to like, you know,
Oh, sure.
from this generation it's very like very
Like Western clothing.
Common.
westernized, you know, every country has been westernized at some point. But having said that, kurta and sari, dhoti, those were the ones that our grandmothers are more comfortable into.
Right,
And
right.
these are the dresses actually that
Okay.
so it's like a kind of tribute to our mothers, right?
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for sharing about your culture.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll hear more about Nepal, as well as about the Nepalese Student Association, right here at Missouri Southern. Stay tuned. Hi, and welcome back to Window on the World. And in case you're just joining us, we're here today with some students from Nepal talking about their home country. We've spent some time talking about Nepal and how life is like back there. Let's switch now to talk about the NSA right here at Southern. So could you tell us, like, what was the purpose of creating the club?
Well, thank you so much for asking that question. Well, hello. I want to introduce in that way because I'm Sukriti and I'm the president of NSA, which is one of the most exciting things that I've done recently in my life. And NSA is made for students like us who have, like, you know, come from a country differently and then now have also built a community of people around ourselves. And when I first came in, I joined the international club and all like other clubs. And even though there were a lot of Nepali people there, I think I was being the only active member in certain clubs. And then that struck me because I once did a conversation with other Nepali people telling, you know, guys, why don't you guys join in or something like that? And they were like, we want to feel a little bit included in our culture, in our terms, because we, as we said, you guys are, I'm sorry, as I said you earlier about it, that we have a very vast culture, and we have a lot of things that is. Sorry, I spoke a little bit Nepali there. So, but yeah, what I meant was like we wanted a group or an organization that where we could show our culture to the America, where we are, because I think like we were trying to be there, and learning about America was there because you can actually learn about everything there by your own, because you're here, you're learning with different people and everything. But we wanted to show the world what Nepal was. So that was one of the main reasons for us to open NSA, and I can proudly say that we're doing quite well. So yeah.
So how does it help to have like an organization with people who share your background?
So the way I think is like in USA, like in Southern, we have a lot of groups, right? You have your like groups for like different community, and like I guess as I have heard, they have like different groups for the Indian people here, right?
Yeah.
So we never had that like for our Nepali people. We never had any groups. Even if we wanted to do some events or something like that, there was no way we could do that, right?
Right.
Yeah, because like we were in like different groups, and I guess making NSA is for all of the Nepalese students as well as for the Southern to show us our culture to them, and also we can also like do our some events, like we have like big cultural events and everything and all, so that we can do that, show that to everyone, and we
Make
can
them a part of our
yeah.
culture,
Yeah.
because
Right.
if we can do that, why not,
Yeah.
And not everybody gets to do that. What I feel is, because even though there are a lot of youths coming into the States here from Nepal, but not everybody comes, like not every university has a huge amount of people. So if we have got this opportunity that we have all kinds of Nepali people here,
Right.
and if we can make a community out of them and then show the world that, hey, we're here, or like, here, this is our culture if you want to be a part of it, because we've been to part of Thanksgiving, Christmas, and everything,
Yeah.
because I was doing that since I was in Nepal, because I studied in a Christian school. But what they didn't know is that what Hindu culture is more about, or what Dasai is, what Tiyar is, what our small festivals that held a very much significance in our lives. So if we can do that, being a community of this, if our organization can bring that to the Missouri Southern and someday to the United States, and that would be such an honor. So that is why I think we all were very happy to open our organization.
So the club is open to non-Nepali students as well, right?
Yeah, of course. I
Right.
mean, you are a part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you're not really just sticking together, like you're open to everybody and you want to share your culture.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely we want to share our culture, because we form this culture to make Nepali people like its home, but we also want other people like Americans as well as people from other country who are a part of MSSU to be a part of our culture. Like we organize different kinds of programs. Even though I'm a freshman, but I have heard that they celebrated Holi, Dasai, Tihar, and they have different plans from that. So they try to include other people, as well as we both are public relation officers. So we promote our culture and encourage people to join in what we belong, as well as celebrate it with us. Like we also take part in their culture.
Could you tell us a bit about the events you've put on so far?
So yeah, it's not been that long that we've opened NSA.
That's true.
So it was on the spring. So whatever festival we had left, we tried to include it. Our first event was a fundraiser event, and we sold chatpate panipuri, which is only chatpate. Sorry,
chia.
I said panipuri because it's my favorite thing in the world. But yeah,
Chatpate and chia.
chia, yes, and we did absolutely amazing. It was one of the most, most famous street foods in Nepal, and to be able to like raise funds by like actually making it by ourselves, it was like, it's not about what we made, it's more about the process of it, like the late nights decoration things, and to like start a thing and just be together as a community. It really means a lot. So we did that as an event, and it pretty much, it was amazing. A lot of people loved it. And then we had Holi. Holi is not only celebrated in Nepal, but also in India.
Yeah.
But yeah, we tried to like mix the culture, and we did Holi, and it was also amazing. And then we did Nepali New Year, which is in April. It normally turns in April, yeah, and it's in. So yeah, so we have a different calendar, which is very interesting about Nepal
That's
as
a
well.
good point.
Yeah, because we are actually so much ahead of you all because we are in 2082 in Nepal.
Right.
Yeah, and we're just 2025 year. So yeah, so it was 2082 New Year. We celebrated that. And it was also, we invited Dr. Van Galen, the president of MSSU,
That's right.
our international coordinators, and I think a lot of other people, other Nepali community people here, whoever we could find out. So yeah, it's like, we are trying to connect with people, and we're actually blessed that we can do it. So yeah, we did those events, and if you like, our upcoming events are.
That's my next question. What do you have planned for the future?
So for the future, we just started for fall, and we're very excited. We have this energy to do other events as well. But our major events that we have left is Dasai and Tiar, which is the main festival of Nepal.
Okay.
And we are very excited to do that, and we're actually on the process of like what to do and what not. So we're having a really meeting really soon.
Sure.
So yeah.
Could you tell us a little bit about the festivals and what's going to happen?
Yeah. Dasai.
Dasai, it's like the biggest festival of Nepal, and on Dasai we usually put tika on our forehead.
Right.
And the process to make tika is you usually put uncooked rice, mix uncooked rice with red color and yogurt so that it sticks in your forehead.
Right.
And there's a little thing like, it's like grass, but it's called zamara, and then you put it on your head.
It looks like a grass, but it's not.
Yeah.
There's a whole day for for what do you do?
So it takes like around a
10
week
days.
to grow that thing.
So
10 days.
Dasai does not it's not one day thing.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a whole
15
week or like
days.
15 days. Yeah, it starts from Ghatastapana, which is like the day where we actually plant those seeds, and which turns out to be at the
Grass.
Yeah.
Like
Jamara, which is called it looks green and grass, but honestly, there are so many Nepali words which cannot be translated in English.
Yeah.
So we do that struggle every single day.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You mentioned the tika on the forehead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does that symbolize?
So it is like put into our forehead as a blessing from our elders. So it symbolizes the blessing that are given by our grandparents or our parents and all of our elders. So we mostly try to put tika from all the elders that are from our family, so that we could collect their blessings. Yeah. So
Yeah, it's pretty much that. Tika holds a very significant thing in our lives, because normally when we worship God, we put tika to God, and then we take from, like, for example, the idols of God, and then we put tika from them. So basically we're trying to do is that the significance of Dasai is like good, God,
Victory
victory of
good
the
over
God.
evil.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you
Even
for that.
get new clothes for Dasai.
yeah.
So it's a very fun thing. It's like you're celebrating good things in life from elders. You're getting blessings. You meet everyone in that. Whenever it's Dasai, wherever you are there, you try to meet in a certain, like your home country, home place, and you do all of that, and you eat.
So how is it celebrated here when you don't have all that family around you?
That's why NSA is here. We're family of ourselves, and we want to make that, and not everybody feel that they're not here. So that's why NSA would do Dasai, and whoever is elder will do that for them.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty much that.
Thank you so much for coming on the show today and telling us about your country and about the club.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for inviting us.
Yeah.
Well, and thank you for joining us today. My name is Kevin Ekberg, and this has been Window on the World. Thank you for watching, and good night.
सायथुङ्गा फुलका हामी एउटै माला नेपाली सार्वभौमै फैलिएका मेची महाकाली सायथुङ्गा फुलका